On streets across Britain, disaffection with politics has become a part of life. But in neighbourhoods with large Muslim populations, dissatisfaction with the country's left-wing Labour Party is something new, and Gaza is the cause.
The Gaza situation has brought the whole community together, and everyone stood together, realising that what's happening there, it's humanity. No matter, it's not religion-based, it's humanity.
Sophia Nakvi left the Labour Party last year when it failed, she says, to support Palestinians in Gaza sufficiently. The British government's stance on Gaza and Israel has created divisions in society and left many voters upset with both the Conservatives under Rishi Sunak and Labour under Keir Starmer.
Winning over voters in Muslim-majority communities like this one in Manchester will be a challenge for either of Britain's large two political parties, but it'll be a particularly pronounced problem for the Labour Party that polls suggest will take power next month. British Muslims have historically voted for Labour by massive margins, but the party's stance on Gaza has recently put that support in doubt.
A lot of people that I've spoken to, most of my community have basically flatly said that we're not going to be voting for the Labour Party in these elections.
Mohammed Tahir Talati is an imam who works with an advocacy group trying to encourage British Muslims to engage in politics, and says Labour's traditional support for social welfare had long attracted Muslim voters until now.
I think for this election it's too late. Anything that he does come out and say, or the party comes out and say, will be seen as empty words in order to generate votes. When it comes to Palestine and the issue of Gaza, I mean, Keir Starmer knows exactly what he needs to do, which is he needs to distance himself from the Israeli leadership. He needs to call out a genocide when it's a genocide. He needs to basically ensure that the Labour Party is not complicit in sending arms to Israel.
As Starmer launched his party's manifesto for government in Manchester this week, he focused on economic growth and political stability.
Stability over chaos.
He steered clear of global events, with not a mention of Palestinians or Israelis. It's an ongoing omission that's forced some British Muslims to rethink their choices in response to the UK's current political class and its policies.
The immediate reaction, one was of anger, as you could see by the hundreds of thousands that come on the streets of London every week. But the other was also, okay, let's take a step back and see what the community can do to ensure that the voices of the Muslim community are represented at the highest levels of British government.
Across Britain, independent Muslim candidates like Sophia Nakvi hope this sentiment could carry them into office. Willem, Marx, Al Jazeera, Manchester.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.